Good afternoon, class. In last class, we already discussed about elements. Elements is a pure substance made up of identical atoms. We can also say that elements is a group of same atom. That means basic unit of an element is an atom. Basic unit of an element is an atom. Atom is made up of electron, proton and neutron. Electron, proton and neutron. Atom is a smallest particle of an element. It is not capable of independent existence. It is not capable of independent existence. That means it always occur on earth in the form of combined form, in a combined form, as like in the form of compound or in a form of molecule. Again I say, atom is a basic unit of an element. We can also say that it is the smallest particle of an element. It always exists in earth on dependent form. That means it always occur on earth in combined form, in the form of compound or in the form of molecule. Nucleus in the center of atom which contain proton and neutron. The center of the atom, this is the center of the atom. The center of the atom is called nucleus. The center of the atom is called nucleus. It always has proton and neutron. The center of the atom always contain proton and neutron. Protons are positively charged particles. Protons are positively charged particle, but the neutron are neutral, having no charge. Neutron are having no charge. But electron which are revolving around the nucleus, are always negatively charged. Atoms are neutral particles. Atoms are neutral particles. Why it is called neutral particle? Because it has equal number of positively charged particle and negatively charged particle. Atoms are neutral particles because they are having equal number of positively charged particle, means proton, and negatively charged particle, means electron. That means equal number of proton and electron are present in an atom, so all atoms are neutral. All atoms are neutral particles because all are having equal number of electron and protons. Protons are positively charged particles, but the electrons are negatively charged particles. Electrons revolve around the nucleus in a fixed path. Electrons are revolving around the nucleus in a fixed path. This fixed path is known as orbit. This fixed path is known as orbit. That means orbit surround the nucleus, in which electron revolve. For example of element is iron, sulfur. We already discussed about different types of elements like metal, non-metal, metalloid and noble gases. Iron is a type of metal. Iron is a metal. Sulfur is a non-metal. Iron contain one type of atom like iron atoms. Sulfur also contain one type of atoms like sulfur atoms. It is a metal, it is a non-metal. We already discussed the classification of elements in last class. Elements are classified into 4 parts: metals, non-metals, metalloid and noble gases. First we discuss metallic element. Metallic elements having luster, shiny surface. They are malleable, can be bitten into sheet, can be able to form a sheet. They are ductile in nature. That means they can be drawn into wire. They can be able to drawn into wire. Now we discuss about non-metallic element. Non-metallic elements do not have luster. Do not having luster like sulfur. They are non-malleable because they cannot able to bitten into a sheet. They cannot able to make a sheet. They are non-ductile in nature. Metals are a good conductor of heat and electricity, but the non-metal are the bad conductor of heat and electricity. That means they easily conduct electricity, they does not easily conduct electricity. Metalloid, those elements which show both the property of metal and non-metal are called metalloid. For example, boron, silicon, germanium, etc. What do you know about noble gases? Noble gases are also known as inert gases. Noble gases are also known as inert gases. Inert gases, why it is called inert gases? Because they have stable electronic configuration. That's why they are unreactive. Okay. For example, helium, neon, argon. Thank you.